Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a magazine flip through of this Teen Vogue magazine, which is from August 2010. And on the front cover we have Demi Lovato and Joe Jonas. And it says, "Get Fall's hottest hair, cool for school, the denim issue, Demi Lovato and Joe Jonas, can they still be friends? And 381 new jeans and cute looks." On the front cover we have an advert for Guess, which is a fashion brand, and we can see on this side we have a male model in a denim jacket, and on this side we have a female model wearing a denim crop top and some jeans. Then we have a Maybelline advert, which is focusing on their Colour Sensation lip stains. A few different shades here, and a lovely model who has one of the lip stains on. A few more adverts, including one from CoverGirl and Vans. I remember Vans being really popular in 2010. It's kind of quite a grungy kind of vibe. Then we have the contents page here, so we can see a little bit about what's going to be in this issue. So for fashion, we have what's the cover look, so you can get the inside look on what Demi and Joe were wearing. Your space, readers rave, rant and review the May issue. People watching, horoscopes, some music blogger, My World, Fair Wear, Rachel Weeks brings ethical fashion to college campuses nationwide. Then for beauty and health, we will be seeing Scissor Sisters, Get Schooled in Style by Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen and their latest line. Do It Yourself, The Glitterati, Denim Patrol, American Graffiti, The Next Big Thing, Cat Power, Designer Newsflash, Lucky Star, Coming of Age, which I think is a movie that people were talking about. Culture Check, to stay in tune with our monthly mix of everything from the hipster books to the coolest gadgets. Fresh Direct and Beauty Blogger again. Then for features, there's going to be an article on Flower Power, 10 Most Wanted, Blue Crush, Action Hero, Schoolhouse Rock, Boy Toys, Food Fight, Shopping Spree and Fringe Festival. Then here we have an advert for Got Milk. I feel like I remember this at the time. A lot of celebrities were used in this particular advert to advertise milk, I think. Can't can't remember exactly. Then we have here a focus on the teenvogue.com website and some of the features that you can find on there. So they have a casting call, back to school style, a free Joe Jonas poster. I know I would have been very happy about that. Then next to that we have an advert for a Vera Wang perfume called Princess, and it's a very beautiful fairy princess like advert. Lots of pastel colours, greens, and a very beautiful kind of gem crown. Here we have how to get the cover look, and which features Demi and Joe Jonas. Get the inside scoop on Teen Vogue's cover shoot with Demi Lovato and Joe Jonas. The paparazzi went wild for Demi and Joe, but Jonas security chief Big Rob kept the shutterbugs at bay. The only real threat came from above when a creative lensman hired a helicopter to fly over our location so he could take tabloid-ready photos. Luckily, it was at the end of the shoot, and the duo, who are used to the craziness, just laughed it off. And we have here some of the products that you could get for Demi's look, which includes mascara, some eyeliner, bronzer. Then we have a double page spread for a brand called Lee, which I think is a denim brand that was available at Walmart, set in kind of a country setting. Then we have an advert for the Vogue eyewear. I remember seeing this in a previous magazine that we looked through. I really love the styling of these adverts. Then here we have a call out which says, Teen Vogue has good genes, do you? Join us as we declare our denim across the nation, starting with a kick-off event in Times Square, New York City. See your face on Times Square. Rock your denim, shop for denim, drop denim. Coming this August. Then on this page we have the people watching feature, which focuses on some spotted celebrities and what they are wearing. So here we had Ashley Greene and Miley Cyrus, who were wearing bold florals. Up here we have Lily Donaldson and Olivia Palermo, who are both wearing these military style jackets. And at the bottom here we have Rihanna and Lily Allen, who are both seen to be wearing lingerie. Now on to horoscopes. So for Leo, happily accept invites to end of summer barbecues and pool parties after the 7th. Fun-loving Venus entering your house of communication, you'll be the star of the party circuit. Keep your inner fashion critic in check. Your catty words about another girl's style could backfire. Then for Virgo, start your back to school shopping around the 10th, when the new moon in your house of money will guide you to major bargains on chic one-of-a-kind vintage pieces. Your boyfriend can help you get through a difficult situation you're dealing with. Be open with him and ask for support. Then for our Libras, you'll be feeling kind of mellow after the 23rd as the sun enters your house of solitude. Reflect on your summer adventures by writing about them on your blog. Revisiting relatives may cause serious drama by spreading nasty rumours about other family members. Don't automatically assume everything you hear is true. Then for Scorpio, when Mercury goes into retrograde on the 21st, a long-lost friend will reappear in your life and inspire you to spearhead a new charitable project. A family trip keeps you and your boyfriend apart this month. Plan regular Skype dates to avoid feeling emotional disconnect. For Sagittarius, you're torn over which extracurricular activities deserve your attention in the upcoming school year. Go to your older siblings or buddies for words of wisdom. When a close pal hits a financial snag and turns to you for help, you'll have to reach a tough decision that may make things awkward in your friendship. For Capricorn, you have a great insight about how to improve your school, job or volunteer organisation. Bounce your best ideas off friends and then move forward to make some real change. Your romantic wish may come true near the new moon on the 10th, when it turns out that your crush might feel the same way about you. For Aquarius, don't stress when your boyfriend stops seeing you eye to eye on things. You both need a little space before the 20th, so spend more time hanging out with just the girls. When you get into a huge territorial fight with a sibling, a long-distance friend will help you solve the problem. For Pisces, jealousy creeps up on you when the school spotlight falls on your BFF. Squash your negative feelings by remembering what matters, what makes her such a good friend. For fashion, expect the full moon in Pisces to bring out your wild side on the 24th. Channel your inner grunge style by rocking a pair of ripped skinny jeans. For Aries, lately you're feeling towards a casual boyfriend are wavering. Steer clear of serious commitment lest you break his heart and end the summer on a sore note. Your parents keep asking you to handle more household chores. Tackle them without whining and you may be rewarded with a later curfew. For Taurus, with your house of routines under Mars's influence, try not to overlook your schedule. Streamline your to-do list to ensure you finish every task. If you and an older buddy have been growing apart for a while, don't forget the force of friendship. Both of you may be better off parting ways. For Gemini, a surprise romantic encounter around the 7th will be the highlight of your entire summer. The moment your eyes meet, it will be love at first sight. Avoid arguing with your relatives about something that happened to them in their past. The decision is likely to erupt into an ugly screaming match. And then finally, for Cancer, your approach to dating changes after the 14th as innovative Uranus enters your house of romance and turns your past beliefs about relationships upside down. Nature and good friends make a perfect combo around the 24th. Plan a fun weekend, a picnic at a nearby park, and remember to bring along your camera. Then moving on, we have an article here titled Fair Wear. 25-year-old Rachel Weeks is bringing ethical fashion to college campuses nationwide. From top schoolhouse Tulane University, touchdown tee £33, and University of North Carolina round tee for also £30. Oh, sorry, dollars, not pounds. And I think the article goes into more detail about the collection. double page spread for UGG, I believe, which is set on the beach. A very kind of dreamy, hazy aesthetic. And the model is wearing some kind of calf length UGG boots and also a matching jacket. And then on this page she's in a bit more of a casual look with some red trainers, jeans, stripy top and leather jacket. Here we have a focus on what some celebrities have been wearing to events, and it's titled First Ladies, Young Star Setters Brushed Up on Their Fashion History at the Metropolitan Museum of Art's Gala, Opening of the American Woman, Fashioning a National Identity. So we have Alexa Chung at the top here, whose outfit is referencing the Gibson Girl. We have Taylor Swift in Ralph Lauren and Blake Lively as well in this very beautiful blue dress. We have Lauren Hunt in here, who's referencing the Bohemian. And we have the top, a reference to Vivian Lee, the heiress. Continuing on, we have Emma Roberts, whose outfit was inspired by the flapper. We have Emma Watson, glams it up in a Burberry top, Screen Siren, which is a reference to Jean Harlow. Who else do we have? Lady Gaga performs. We have some of the cast from Gossip Girl. We have Katy Perry as well, in a very, pearlescent dress. Next we have an article focusing on the Scissor Sisters. It says, get schooled in style by Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen with their latest line. So it seems like they've come out with their own fashion label. They are influenced by street fashion from around the world. Quite like casual, grungy look. Got some London motifs, some tartan, leather, studs, skinny jeans. Next up we have a feature that focuses on behind the scenes with Lucky Brand jeans, and insiders look at all the American must-haves of fall. So it looks like this is a denim brand, and it's gone behind the scenes at, I think, the process of them making their collection and shooting it. And you also have the chance to win a shop to drop with them. We have some more focus on denim, but this one is titled The Glitterati. If anyone knows how to add a touch of posh spice to a pair of jeans, it's Victoria Beckham. We can see here, which she's also stood next to Vanessa Hudgens. So over here we have a guide on some things you'll need to achieve that look. You need jeans, and we use Victoria Beckham denim, sandpaper, grey paint and silver leaf, paint tray and mixer, and a bicycle tire. So it's kind of like a DIY project for jeans to kind of give them this slashed effect. So you've got to sandpaper down the jeans and add a silver streak and some kind of silver confetti, and then use your bike tire to imprint that on the jeans. And then we have some kind of more examples of this graffiti trend in denim. So a lot of trousers with these kind of acid wash effects, lots of pattern, and of course a skinny fit. Here it says, the next big thing, cat power. Show your spots in leopard print vans customized by the groundbreaking street artist Claw Money. These are the shoes. They've got a leopard print, but like a bit of like an ombre kind of dyed colour wash. Up here we have a designer news flash on Lucky Star. Madonna has met her match with the Material Mum's new fashion line, Daughter Lords calls the shots. So I believe that is her fashion line called Lucky Stars. With a few pieces down here, some leopard print ballet flats, a denim studded bag, kind of stripy bralette, and some grey denim jeans. Here we have an article focusing on a new movie with Zac Efron called Coming of Age. And it says, in Charlie St. Cloud, Zac Efron proves he's all grown up. Is a new film. Then here we have some other kind of media and movies that people are talking about, which includes The Last Airbender, Step Up 3D. I can remember when 3D movies became a very big thing. Henry Clay People, The Roots, and MIA. Here we have a very fun advert for an iPod kind of like speaker. So it says, give your music a makeover with colour tunes from iHome. They're the only fashion-forward collection of iPhone listening and charging accessories with legendary iHome sound. With colour tunes, all your music experiences can be as bold and fashionable as you are. I remember having an iPod. I kind of feel like we should bring them back. So we've got like green, blues, purples, very colourful. Then we have some beauty recommendations here. So we have a recommendation for fighting the frizz, making your skin a top priority, shave, touch, smile, add a touch of delight for your lips. I remember these EOS lip balms. I remember going to America for the first time and was desperate to get one of these because I remember all the American YouTubers had them. Then in Culture Check we have a focus on Teresa Palmer, a trend on notebooks, colourful notebooks, a DVD. It says rediscover a silver screen gem, the film that inspired a young Martin Scorsese to make movies. And then the book Fifth Avenue at 5 AM. And then a gadget, which is kind of like a Polaroid style camera. Here we have a beauty and health article focused on actress and singer Miranda Cosgrove. And she takes her girl next door charm to the beauty world. And here are some of her essentials. Her lip colour, kind of a coral shade. We have this Neutrogena product to reduce swelling. She likes wearing scarlet polish on the red carpet. She uses a Neutrogena cleanser every morning. She also uses this kind highlighter, I think. It says looks natural but with a glow. And also a Neutrogena makeup remover. I feel like Neutrogena really did dominate the teenage skincare market in this time. It was kind of like the CeraVe or the Cetaphil of 2010. Advert for Skechers, the Shape Up range. A trend focus on flower power. Keep it sweet with this season's back to school new fragrance from Coach Poppy. Okay, so it's this fragrance here. It seems like they have a matching lotion and a little bag as well. Then we have our Beauty and Health 10 Most Wanted. To brighten up your school day with these colourful beauty finds. Kabuki brush. What's this? Kind of like a bronzing powder. Rimmel London mascara. A green eyeshadow. A Estee Lauder gloss. A Chanel lipstick. Kiehl's protecting toning mist. A perfume, alien perfume. A Harajuku Sweet Escaped. I remember these Harajuku perfumes, like I can smell them just thinking about them. What else? And a nail lacquer, like a green shimmery colour. Okay, now we have the editorial focus on Demi and Joe. It says Blue Crush, the romance, the breakup, Camp Rock 2 co-stars, tour mates, and former it couple Demi Lovato and Joe Jonas on being together and drifting apart. We have them shot here in kind of quite a retro styling. Looks like they're at maybe a kind of car or diner. Joe's wearing a checkered shirt with jeans. Demi's wearing a checkered skirt with a jumper. She's got kind of like a very like, I don't know what you call this, like voluminous kind of Bardo type hairstyle. I think the whole shoot was kind of this retro themed, almost kind of referencing the Grease film, Danny and Sandy. Joey is carrying a tray of bottles. Demi looking mysterious over here in kind of a checkered jumper, skirt, loafers. A very romantic shot on a motorcycle. Joe's in his leather jacket. Moving on, we have a fashion focus on military basics, cool denim, and hold everything bags. So large bags, I think. So this model's got a very large, kind of orangey coral bag with a military style outfit. This side, this side is a bit more activewear. We've got that kind of camo print jacket with these electric blue leggings. Here she has a kind of polka dot rucksack with a green jacket, yellow dress. Here is ripped denim jeans with multiple bags and a button-up military style shirt. More denim and military style attire. Here's a focus on these gold headphones as an accessory. one she has a denim kind of green dress. She's holding a very large orange bag and orange jacket. Over here we've got some shorts, loafers and yellow socks, a white shirt and a blazer, I think. Now we've kind of switched up the style for the next feature, which is called Schoolhouse Rock. A bit more of a retro style, kind of capri denim jeans with high heels, and this leopard print coat. Hairstyles are also quite retro, a lot of volume. With this model set in a kind of drum scene with some sparkly sequin leggings and leopard print boots. Over here we have a few models, kind of quite neutral, warm colours. Same on this, very warm, inviting colours, I think. Definitely for autumn. Here we have two models, both in capris with some leopard print. Now we're moving on to an article titled Boy Toys. It says he's fun, trustworthy and supportive, plus you don't have to compete with him. He's your gay best friend and he's in demand. So it seems to be a bit of a focus on having a gay best friend. And it says you'll see girls in the hallways with a mulberry bag on one arm and a Johnny Weir lookalike on the other. Have a bit of a fashion edit for a shopping spree. Kind of quite casual looks. I think they're all inspired by models. Carly Kloss, Sasha Pivovarova, Lu Wen, and also Isabelle Fontana. And then as we're coming to the end, we have a quick beauty edit on Fringe Festival. Reinvent yourself, shake up your look this fall with beautiful bangs that work for every hair texture. So we have a kind of straight set of bangs on this side, and this model who has more curly hair, frizzy bit. Here is another model whose bangs are a bit more of a side swept. I remember this style of hair was very popular, having the furthest side part you could have. This model has very vibrant orange hair with a bit more of like a grown out fringe. And that brings us to the end. So thank you very much for flipping through this magazine with me. I hope you enjoyed having a bit of a blast in the past. If you did enjoy, please do like the video and leave a comment with what kind of magazines you'd like to see next, and don't forget to subscribe also. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.